Okay, it's interesting. So let's add some more controls within that forms, right? Okay, let's go back to, let me close it and go back to Visual Basic, and let's open that form again. Okay, and inside this form, you can change the form size, of course, but okay, that is enough. And let me change the size of it a little bit. That is too big because we just need one line to put numbers on there. And let me move the position of it and a little bit shrink that. Maybe 3 lines enough. Maybe 4. It's up to you, right? Okay. And let's add 2 label controls and text box control. Okay, 1 text box. Okay. So let me bring up toolbox and put this label here. Okay, and another one here. And okay, let me move this one a little bit and put text box there. So this one. And let's change the names of them. So the label one, the first one, we want to change that one to quantity label. Okay, hit enter. And for second one is the unit cost. Once again, no space, careful. And this text box is quantity. So you can guess, right? Because whenever we order certain material, then we need order number and the name of it. Then we need to put how many, right? So this one do that part, right? So, and that is the part that we can put some numbers, right? How many we want to order. And this label is for the unit cost. Okay, so somehow we need to multiply these prices together later. Then in here, it's not must, right? So we just use this text box to put the number, but inside the control, there is a kind of spin buttons, right? So maybe you can just use this one, so you can just click it to increase or decrease the number of orders, right? Like that. So I mean number of the quantities, right? So you have you just try it. Okay, there are so many different ways you can do this, right? It just only shows one case like this. Okay, so next part is, yeah, label 1, label 2 is not a good name for these labels. We have to explain what this one does. So the first one, the caption, is not label 1, but we want to put a quantity there, right? And for label 2, okay, let me size it, and the caption is cost per item. Right now it's $0, okay, because we don't know how it's gonna look like, right? So I think it's well arranged by that way. Okay. And at this moment, right, you have many kind of objects together, and maybe you want to arrange it nicely, right? So select those objects only and go to format alignment with tab, right? We want to put them together, so now they are aligned nicely. But if you want to change it to a bottom, then can you see that, right? It's like this, right? So you can moving around all together and later change it back to top, then it's really arranged nicely, not done by one, right? So okay, please look at that way too. Now the big question at this moment is, okay, whenever we choose different item here, and quantity could be we could choose it, but the cost per each item should be different, right? It's not zero. So we have to somehow, they are connected dynamically. So whenever you choose anything here, it's automatically change the price according to that, and it shows the results of that calculation later like that. Okay, so to do that, we have to do certain things on this item box. Okay, so let's double click this item box to open that item box, and because you double click it, it means we want to do on that item box. So it says it comes with this item box click. If you click, so whenever you choose an item in the item box, it's one click, right? So then it's not only selecting that item, but it's gonna do certain work according to the procedure you put in here, right? So we want to put something in there. Okay? And right now, instead of this one, how about in here? There are some presetting ones in there, right? So instead of click, we want to choose change. Okay. So this one is just a click, but that is change, right? So whenever you change it, we want to do certain things, right? So please put down the code from our lecture note, right? So this won't do. So we are not going to run through this whole thing, right? But like whenever we change the item in there, then the range of the items from here, right? Okay, from the range, right? And this IR is the kind of variable from the range, and the cost lookup table, right? So it's actually go there and looking for the cost, right? Whatever it is, and unique cost caption, so cost per items, and T cost. It's going to be from that cost, right? So what this won't do is whenever we change this item in this list box, so then that price must be changed by that, right? Okay, and we are going to use that kind of string or text for caption, right? The unique cost to caption. So do you remember the unique cost is the name of this one, right? And this text is actually the caption of this unique cost button, right? So by this command, we can actually change the caption in any kind of objects in there, right? So Visual Basic is really kind of nice and handy, but it's a little bit takes time to learn that one. Okay, so this is the case. And another one, this code is from the old one. So for unit cost from Excel 2000 and later one, there is another way to give these formats, because it's pre-decided formats, right? So maybe that's better. Please look at our lecture note to get it. Okay, so let's close this one and go back here, and let's do certain things. So it doesn't do that way, but to make sure, let me delete this much, okay, and bring up that form. So Control M. Okay, let's say my next order number is that, and I want order that cartridge, and when you click it, it changed, right? Okay. And HP laser cartridge of that unique cost for, okay, you can see that one. Okay, I cannot open it right now, but anyway, like that. And how about the quantity? Okay, I want to order 5 of them, and click OK. Okay, so we can put something for numerical results over here, right, automatically, but we haven't made that one yet. Okay, but so far it's kind of changing this letter, the cost, right? So how about that? And it's 379. This one is 1062. And whenever we put order number here, okay. And of course we need to change that one to like that, and click OK. Then it appears like this. So far we make, whenever we make our procedure, like whenever we select here in the list box, that price is changed, and when you click it, it shows these two inputs in there. So later we're gonna show all these calculate results over here, okay.